Hey, thanks so much for joining me today on Teach Me a Skill. Would you like to introduce yourself? Oh, he's showing us the hat.
Mm-hmm. Candy! You missed it.
You have candy in your hat?
No, I made the candy appear out of thin air.
But it was in your hat.
Does it look like it's in my hat?
Well, like you just took it out of your hat.
Yeah. It's called magic.
Okay.
More candy. See?
Oh, it was in your jacket.
No,
I just saw it fall out of your jacket.
there's nothing in my jacket.
Okay. So here's a question. Can you do magic in a short sleeve shirt like this?
I could. Would you like me to?
No, you don't. You can keep your jacket on.
I just thought I dressed the part. I should say I'm Reuben Wolf.
I mean, you can put your jacket back on. It was so dressy.
No, you challenged me to do it without the jacket. So
Okay.
I'm going to disappear and reappear.
All right.
Candy.
By the way, do you want to see the glove I'm working on? I got 4 fingers done.
That's awesome.
Not really. The fingers are sort of lumpy.
You know, Rebecca, I think there's something behind your ear.
What is it?
I messed it up. It was.
Do you want to do that again?
Yes. Rebecca, what's that behind your ear?
I don't know. So.
I think it was a nickel.
Wow. Anyway, do I get to keep the nickel?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Oh wait. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Ah.
I'm off to a hot start. The candy was in my hat.
Oh, oops. I got the nickel. Thank you. Magic. Yeah, thank you for giving me this nickel all the way from from where you are. Do you want to do that one more time? Sure. So. Oh wow. Can I keep the nickel?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. So where do you know magic from? Can I guess? I think that you were a lonely child and you spent your afternoons studying magic instead of playing with your real friends.
No, that sounds like I would be doing comedy.
Fair enough.
I've always been astounded by magic. Oh man, I had this prepared in my head earlier because I knew you were going to ask that. No, I've always really liked magic. It's always I've always been blown away by it, especially card tricks, because this is a tangible thing, and magic is the unexplainable. So I don't know, I love magic shows. I'm always wowed by them. So one day, actually it was just a few years ago, I was I really should learn at least 1 or 2 card tricks. It maybe be a good way to pick up women. I haven't used it for that, but I learned a few card tricks, and yeah, it's been kind of cool. When I do them for friends, and they're like, "Whoa, how'd you do that?"
Okay, well, if you pick me up by the end of this episode, then you could say that you've picked up a woman.
This would be love at first Skype then. Wrong show. That's too meta.
It might be too meta if you mentioned this podcast on Love at First Skype, because that's a fictional thing, whereas this is me. I'm game for cross promotion. And you can also see my weekly show on Tuesday nights at 7:30 p.m. No other shows that night, just mine.
Not at that time, at least. I'm not allowed to promote my stuff on your stuff anymore.
I didn't say that. I said don't do it in a way that makes it seem like you're trying to poach my audience.
I mean, I think you put the kibosh on me promoting my stuff.
It's a kibosh.
I've been watching Gilmore Girls too much.
All right, so you study magic to pick up chicks.
Is that what we're going? I could play that character.
This isn't a character thing. This is a podcast.
No, I thought it'd be a fun. I knew people who used it to meet women. They use magic to meet women. I never used it for that, but I knew I could.
Yeah, well, so maybe some people do, but not. I don't know you specifically.
Some people do. I mean, who isn't attracted to magic? Who doesn't want to fuck the magician after the show? I
mean, yeah, I guess. All right, so what's the magic trick?
Rebecca, the thing I love about cards is I feel they're their own little ecosystem. It's all this weird capitalist society, 52 living, breathing organisms all trying to get on top. They're all trying to be the top card. Take the I don't know. Take the top card here. Whoops. The top card here, the 9 of diamond or 9 of hearts.
Yeah. Okay.
Start over, or should I keep going?
Just keep going.
Okay, 9 of hearts, right?
Yep.
I could take this card completely out of the deck, completely out of the equation, right?
Right.
Just to show you, it is on the table.
All right. Is that a Walgreens deck of cards?
Yeah, can I? Is that shameless promotion? It's the only card deck I have.
Okay.
Now, again, this card is so competitive. This 9 of hearts, we could take it and we could really put it anywhere back in here. Where do you want the 9 of hearts to go?
Just put it in the middle.
Middle here.
Yep. Could you, Reuben? Could you show us that card that you're putting back in? And
why would I do that?
Because I'm skeptical.
Well, I shoved it back in.
Okay, all right, fine. Keep going.
Anyway, this card can be shuffled in this deck. It can be shaken up. It could be blown on. You want to blow on the deck, Rebecca?
Sure.
And at the snap of a finger, it's right back on top.
Cool. Can I guess how you did that trick, Reuben? The card that you put back in the deck was not the 9 of hearts.
Which card was it?
I don't know, another card.
But you saw me pick the card off the top of the deck, right?
Yeah, but maybe you never. Or, okay, how did you do that trick?
Okay, do you have your deck of cards? So the thing about Magic is the thing I learned about Magic, and it was very disheartening because I really thought Magic was Magic. You can force people to do things. You can. There's just so many different ways to get people to think one thing while you're doing something completely different. You know. Mm-hmm. So in this case, what you're going to do is you're going to shuffle the deck. You know how to shuffle cards? I just learned how to do this too.
I actually don't really I'd have to tilt my webcam down a little bit. Yeah, that's about as good as I got there.
I teach you how to do it? Do that too?
Yeah, sure. How do you do it?
So hold, as I usually do, the cards like this. Make the rock on sign with the, in the middle. Make the rock on sign.
Oh, you mean the llama?
The llama, sure. And then you take your pointer finger and you put your knuckle on top of the decks. So
okay.
It should look like this. And you kind of move your thumb up to the corners.
Okay.
And then just slowly and surely.
Oh, wait, that's actually really cool. Wait, can I do that one more time? Okay, wait, so you made the llama.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put your index fingers here.
Knuckle on the back.
Okay, like that. And then you put your thumb on the corner. And then, gotcha. And then you take your thumb and kind of, oh my god, that was so perfect.
There you go.
I'm excited. Okay.
So that actually kind of brings us to the next part of the trick. Is that I learned that with anything or with most things, you usually think that you're in more control when you have when you grip something really tight. Have you ever noticed that?
Sure.
So for example, when people play football, they think if they hold the ball really tight and they throw it as hard as they can, they'll throw a harder pass. Or have you seen in professional baseball when somebody will throw the first pitch and it just doesn't, it goes way to the left, because these are sports references and you totally know what I'm talking about.
Let me try to do an example in a metaphor that I'll understand.
Okay.
It's like when you're dating somebody and you're insecure and you grip them so hard that their wrist bleeds and it makes them leave you.
When you're so controlling that you make someone leave you, I think. I don't know. But that sounds right.
Okay.
So I have a light grip on the deck, and then of course also with anything, it's the way you hold things is really important. So I'm going to move the camera again down here. You're going to put your thumb on one side, your pointer on the front.
Okay.
And then your two just fingers there, just cradling this thing ever so. Don't really rest it in your palm. Make sure it's in your fingers. You know what I mean? It's elevated above your palm, holding it like this, and hold it real, just nice.
Okay, like that.
Nice and loose. And then you're going to take your pinky and you're just going to try to feel for the top 2 cards. This is called a pinky break, okay? So look what I've done.
Okay.
I'm trying to turn my wrist so I could show you.
Yeah.
That might be the top 2 cards here.
Okay.
So when you hold it like this, you can't even tell, right?
Okay, so you're like hiding the fact that you've got 2 cards instead of just the 1 card.
Yep, exactly. So your intuition was right that it wasn't the 9 of hearts.
Right.
Because you're going to pick up that second card, and it's going to look like 1 card.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You mean like you were showing me like you were showing me like not the first card from the deck, but the second card. And then I put that back down, and then the audience member picks up the first card, which is the you know that, and that's the one that they discard. And then you can do whatever you want to this. Like then you put this card that is not actually the card back in wherever, but the card that you showed me remains at the top of the deck.
Yep, and then you could just snap your fingers.
Okay. I actually can't snap my fingers. Does that mean that I can't do magic?
So you could blow. You could reshuffle if you so choose. I chose to reshuffle the deck, but you got to be careful. Whenever you reshuffle, you have to make sure that first card is on top.
Do you think that I can like do magic even though I can't snap?
Yeah, I can show you another non-snappy magic trick if you like.
Sure.
All right, you're gonna need, or I'm gonna need, the king, queen, and jack of diamonds.
Okay.
The king, queen, jack of hearts, and the king, queen, jack of clubs.
Wait, the king, queen, jack of hearts, diamonds, and clubs.
Yep.
When we're done with this, can I show you a magic trick that I know?
It's called candy in a hat.
No, it's a card trick. You should really get a ring light.
I know. My face is always blurred.
I mean, it's fine. Nobody needs to see your face. See what I did there?
I don't want to see my face. Is that what you're implying?
Yeah. So every king, queen, jack except for spades.
Yep.
Okay, I've got it.
Which pile would you like me to start with?
Clubs.
Clubs. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take. If you were in front of me, I would just take when I would shuffle them in front of you. Or I'd have you shuffle them in front of me, okay? And I'm just gonna put them into 3 random piles. Should I go diamonds next or hearts?
Sure, diamonds.
All right, so again, shuffle them up. I mean, it's 3 of them, it really doesn't matter wherever you like them to go. And then 1, 2, 3. And then hearts, again, we're gonna shuffle. 1, 2, 3. Now you tell me which, how do you want to order this pile? Like which one do you want on top of the other?
I don't know, put the right one on top, and then the left one, and then the middle one on the bottom.
So this right?
Oh, I meant my right, but the other. Yeah, so that one on top of that one.
And then on top of that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cut this deck. I'm going to cut it as many times as you want, okay? So cut it. Should I cut it again?
Sure.
Should I cut it again?
Sure.
Again? Or is that enough?
Sure, one more time.
One more time.
What are you doing with your other hand while this is happening?
It wasn't my crotch, but I can put it here if it makes you feel better. I am gonna need. There's nothing. Candy.
Ooh. Can I have the candy?
Sure.
Thank you.
Now, just to show you even more, I'm just gonna split them up into 2 piles.
Can I know where this trick is going?
Yep, I'm gonna make sure all these cards are back together. Which pile do you want on top?
I don't know, the right pile.
Okay, now this is where I'm gonna need the help of the magic gods. Oh, magic gods. Help me reunite
Wait.
the royal family.
Wait, Reuben, put your hand back in the. Okay, there we go.
Please help me reunite the royal families, magic gods. Okay. The magic gods told me how to do that. How to reunite the royal families. I'm going to take the suit of each card, and I'm going to separate them by that. Okay. So, CLUB. We go into hearts. HEART. Now we go to diamonds. DIAMOND. Actually, I'm going to start over here so you don't think I'm cheating. Again, we're going to go CLUB HEART DIAMOND. And then for time's sake, I'm just gonna. And if I did this correctly, I didn't fart. I was close though. What's the first magic trick? I had it before.
Okay.
How did I screw that up? That was supposed to be really easy. The harder one was the easiest one. Probably because I was practicing that all week.
Oh, you were practicing all week for this?
Yeah, I haven't done magic in so long. So I didn't want to make embarrassment of myself.
I'm glad that you, do you feel like this podcast has inspired you to do something with your quarantine?
I also got a job, so that too.
Jobs don't count. Anyway, all right, how did you do that trick?
I didn't do the trick.
How are you supposed to do it?
It was supposed to. I did it right before this too. I'm really surprised that didn't work. You're supposed to count them all out. I wonder what I did wrong. I'll go back and watch the video. You're supposed to like spell out the name of the suits, and they're all supposed to end up together. Don't put that in where I screwed up.
Well, I gotta put it in for like the pod.
Okay. Well, maybe make it first, and then make me look good in the end. That I screwed up an easy trick.
So, I mean, well, how do I do the trick?
I had to rewatch the video. I fucked it up. I don't know how.
Oh, so you can't teach me because you didn't do it correctly.
Right.
Okay. So you don't. It's not like just that you didn't do it like practice enough to do it right. You conceptually don't remember how to do it.
No, because I don't remember what I did wrong. I don't know what I did wrong.
Okay, well, we can just move on. Those were the two tricks you were going to show me?
Those were.
Oh, okay. Can I try a trick on you? I don't know if it will work.
Is it all candy in a hat?
No,
it's
a card trick. So, like, my card trick is not like a sleight of hand. It's like it's all about like the power of suggestion. Like there's so much that we can like do with our own minds. Like I don't even need to be in the same room as you. Maybe this won't work. But like we're very like susceptible creatures. Like I was with this woman. She was like very, she was like a very like wealthy, powerful woman. That she met a person who convinced her to give all her money away, all her riches and her rubies and jewels and diamonds, and she ended up a pauper because like this man like tricked her out of her money. It was very sad, and like I don't know, like I think that like as a magician, like our power of suggestion is more important even than our than the depth of things, like because if you're good enough at suggestion, you don't even need the sleight of hand. Like the goal is to distract the audience so they're not looking at what you're doing. This is not a sleight of hand, this is like real magic.
I love real magic.
Yeah. So I I want you to just name any card. This is a full deck of card. There is no trick. Just name the first card at the top of your head, and I'm going to do magic to make that card jump to the top of the deck. Are you ready? Do you have a card in mind?
Yes.
All right. What is your card?
King of Spades.
No.
Oh.
Try another card. What?
I pick another card.
Yeah.
4 hearts.
No, Reuben. It was the Queen of Diamonds.
Oh, that was real magic. I had no idea the Queen of Diamonds was at the top of the deck, and you made it appear there.
All right, I won't include that since it didn't work at all.
Can you teach me that trick?
But it didn't work.
Were you just expecting me to name the Queen of Diamonds?
Yeah.
Oh. You can force people to do it.
Yeah, I was trying to do that.
Name the 5 of clubs.
No. All right, thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me on Teach Me a Skill. Do you have any upcoming projects you'd like to promote?
I'll be doing magic in my room, all quarantine, ladies. And I also, I host Reuben Wolf's Comedy Olympics every Tuesday at 8:30 on Zoom through Westside Comedy Club or F Comedy Club. Whoever's in charge of it, it's both. It's either or. Anything else coming up? I'm on the Zoom Room this Friday. Kristen Selman Zoom Room.
No. This episode is going to air much later than that.
Oh. I was on the Zoom Room. Should I just do some for takes? I was on the Zoom Room 1 day ago. I was on the Zoom Room 2 days ago. I was on the Zoom Room 3 days ago. I'll just keep going until
I might not air this for a couple of weeks.
I was on the Zoom Room a couple of weeks ago.
Thank you, Reuben, for joining us. Bye.
Bye.